Hello? 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 First? First? Just kidding, it's not me who's first. It's Annette. Annette, congratulations on being first. Hello, friend. I hope you're doing well. So good to see you. Hope all has been great. Hope everyone is doing well. Appreciate everyone who is tuning in. Uh, whether you're lurking or chatting, we're happy to have you here. Sorry for running late. A running theme, always running late here. I was trying to a lot of like last minute like hiccups for to put it kindly. A lot of like last minute hiccups happened with work. And so that was just eating up a lot of my time today, and it was like to the point that like my own projects I wanted to get to I couldn't get to, so I was getting a little frustrated with it. So I didn't want to be like stressed out tomorrow, so I was like, let me just take care of it all this evening, like right after I eat, and then it's a little less stress on my plate going into tomorrow. So I did that. Took care of some things. I thought something was only going to take like 30 minutes to do. Ended up taking like an hour and a half instead with all like troubleshooting and stuff. So not the most fun, but we got it done at least. And now we're ready to vibe for the night. So it won't be as long of a stream as I was planning on doing before. Well, I don't know. I was originally planning to do from 8 to 11. It's almost 9 now, so maybe we'll do 9 to 12. Or from now until 11:30 East Coast time. Maybe we'll see where the night takes us here is where I'm getting at with it. But I hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate everyone being here. We are trying out further, I should say. I've been playing with this team yesterday and a bit the day before. I saw this Empoleon team on YouTube, and I wanted to give it a shot. And I really wish I was recording the matches the matches were going a little rough to start last night when I was playing. But there was one match that did happen where I genuinely wish I was recording. And I wish I knew it was going to be as good as it was. And, like, if so, I would have just kept using the recorder on the Switch. But alas, I did not get to do that completely. The whole premise of this team is setting up your Empoleon with competitive using Weird Deer to set up Trick Room and to start skill swapping. So that, because it has Intimidate, so you skill swap Intimidate, that triggers your competitive after you switch it. And then if like you wanted to like keep on like swapping, you could. And so the one match, they led with Incineroar, and they never swapped out of Incineroar. So the entire time, I set up Trick Room turn 1. Weird Ear tanked a Darkest Lariat from Incineroar. And then I think, oh yeah, and then Aerodactyl, so it was an Incineroar Aerodactyl lead. And so the Incineroar, I think, tried to fake out my Empoleon turn 1 instead of Weird Ear, because I don't think they knew what Weird Ear could do. And so I had protected turn 1 with Empoleon, so nothing happened there. I set up Trick Room. I had a free Trick Room set up. And then I skill swapped Intimidate with Incineroar's Intimidate. So I lowered their attack twice, but then they lowered my attack twice, which then meant my special attack went up 4 times. And then they never swapped out Incineroar again. I think they just thought I was going to start attacking with Weird Ear. But I skill swapped a second time, which got my Incineroar all the way up to a +6 on special attack boosts. And so it literally just used surf the entire rest of the way and like one-shotted every single thing in front of it. It was so much fun. Made up for like 5 straight games of me handling team preview terribly, not reading, not making the right moves every time. So it was fun. That was like, all right, this is made up for it. This is made up for it indeed. But we're gonna play some Pokemon Champions. Let me get my sidebar swap. I also very quickly, before I actually start playing any matches, I want to test out sometimes I think I need to refresh my cache on Mix It Up bot. So I just want to test out. I'm not going to play the whole alert. I just want to see if the GIF plays at least. It's not playing. Am I going to have to do this every single time? Am I going to have to do this every single time? Refresh cache of current page. Let me try. Okay, so refreshed. We're trying again. All right. Well, at least we know that it'll start playing. I'm glad I tested that out beforehand. So... but yeah, we're gonna just jump right into it with some champions. Just with me running late, I'm just gonna keep the podcast short, and then we'll move right to some matches. Let me move this down a bit, and then let me just change a couple settings up. Not change a couple settings, just move a couple things around. I want to be able to read chat a little better. If I bring this up here, I don't like how Windows 11. I like the feature, but there's times where I don't want it. I don't like the auto window fit feature once you drag something to the top of your monitor. It's a little frustrating sometimes because there's times where I don't want that at all, but it just keeps attempting to make that happen, and I'm like, no, stop making fetch happen. All right, let me switch on over here. All right, I think what we're gonna do first is, how close are we to recruiting? I mean, we have the tickets to spare. Oh, it's gonna only cost 2 tickets. Well, let's see who we get first. I always like leading off with a recruit so that we can kind of see, who's there. Maybe it could be an addition to the team that we're testing. Unlikely, but we'll find out. Maybe a shiny. I don't think that's a shiny. That's a hidden ability, right? Who's got the hidden ability? Whomst has the hidden... Ooh. Low-key, I kind of want more Helialisks. I don't even care what the ability is. We have the VP to spend for it. Do they... No one has a fancy title. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I don't have any competitive... Well, let me rephrase that. I only just got one competitive Heliolisk. But I'd like to have different Heliolisks for different scenarios here, because Heliolisk is such a good Basculegion counter. And I low-key very much like the EV spread here. So this is like our hyper-offensive Heliolisk. Because I think our other Heliolisk is a little bit more support and doesn't really pack as much of a punch. This is for a Trick Room team, though, so I may turn this Heliolisk into a... It's tough, because it's like, I like having a fast Heliolisk to lead on this Empoleon team, so that I can safely get a free switch in on Empoleon if necessary. But the problem is Heliolisk and Empoleon have a lot of the same weaknesses, so there's not really much of an opportunity for me to bring in Empoleon unless I'm using Shed Tail. But sometimes it's like having a nice damage move, because I've learned that if you have a substitute in front, you don't get a Defiant or competitive boost. because your substitute takes the Intimidate instead of you, apparently. And so I don't always like doing that with Empoleon, because the whole point of Empoleon is you're trying to boost up its stats. But that would then make me feel like, oh, well, what if we tried, like, I don't know. Maybe I just have to modify my Heliolisk that I have to get rid of Volt Switch and just kind of like maybe put Protect in instead. Because then, like, worst case scenario, I bring in, that actually might be the move to upgrade. I'm still gonna take this one anyway. I'd like to have like a hyper offensive Heliolisk. And again, like, he's not in Scarlet and Violet. I don't have a good method of training him right now. Is he in Sword and Shield? I feel like he is in Sword and Shield. I mean, I know he's in Legends Arceus. Not Arceus, Legends ZA. I'm just not that far into the game yet to have a Heliolisk, so I'm like, I'll get there eventually with it. But no one else here is really screaming to me that I want to get them on my team right now. Although the Corviknight might not be a bad option. May not be the worst option. But again, it's like, I already have a Steel type with Empoleon. I don't think I need a second Steel type. It just would handle a ground weakness for Empoleon. But I can easily get a Corviknight in other games. I don't have the easiest method of getting Heliolisk right now. So we're gonna grab another one. I don't mind having two of these little rascals. So we have a second Heliolisk. Our team that we have is, let me see. Okay, so this is our team that we have. Our main, let me go to, maybe if I go here instead. Yeah, so this is our team for our Empoleon based team, and most of these Pokemon I found through a YouTube video. Let me actually grab the YouTuber who made the video, because I want to make sure to give him credit. Ooh, I want to put this on my save to watch later. That just showed up. I want to check that video out. Whomst. Where is the video? It's by this YouTuber named Lil Goob. So Lil Goob goes way in depth on the team. Literally almost every single Pokemon on this team follows pretty much the same structure. There's actually one tweak I need to make that I didn't follow from his team, and I've quickly regretted. Actually, no. No, I did follow it, but I feel like sometimes I'm like stuck in a hard place with the decision to make. And I don't use it as much with this one Pokemon in particular. So anyway, where I'm getting at with this is, I'll mention that when I get there. But yeah, so Little Goob created this team. I've had fun trying it, at least. It's fun using a non-meta team in a way. It is a bit risky with this team, though, because it very much relies on getting your setups correctly. And more times than not, you're not using a Mega Evolution in a meta right now where there's not that many items. And so most teams tend to run 2 Mega Evolutions instead. And it is a water-heavy team, so if you run into a team that like can control weather extremely well, then you're not in the best situation. Or like a team that can handle Trick Room pretty well can be tough too. So there are counters to this team, but when it works, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So we have Vaporeon, the rank master here. So Vaporeon's job is, well, let me actually show the main setup. The main setup is you want to have Weirdeer. So Weirdeer leads with Intimidate. The only time that you really don't want to like necessarily run it is if King Gambit can be a pretty solid counter to Weirdeer. Unfortunately, we run into a lot of King Gambits here. So you have to hope that they're not leading with King Gambit. If they know that Weirdeer is a Trick Room setter, that tends to be bad news. The Sableye also, I think, can be a scare to folks, even if they don't know what Weirdeer's doing. They're just going to assume that Sableye has Trick Room, so they tend to lead with it. But Weirdeer having Intimidate doesn't handle King Gambit well. But past that, usually a safe lead to throw in. So Weirdeer leads. The goal is to Trick Room on turn 1. You Intimidate, so if they lead with physical attackers, assuming they don't have Defiant, you put your team in a better spot to tank some initial hits. Once you can get Trick Room set up, your speed is going to be just a point below Empoleon's speed, and so you're going to be able to safely use Skill Swap before Empoleon attacks under Trick Room. But Empoleon will attack right after Weirdeer does in Trick Room. So what the point of Skill Swap will do here is you switch out your Intimidate with one of the other Pokemon's abilities, ideally something that can help you out. We have some Farigirafs that appear turn 1, and if you can get their Armor Tail, that's great. You're safe from priority attacks. If there's another like stat reducing ability like Intimidate on the other side, that's the best decision to make, because it's an easy, you still get Intimidate, you lower their attack still, but at the same time you're just immediately proccing competitive, because by handing your Intimidate over to them, that lowers Empoleon's attack, which boosts its special attack up twice with its competitive ability. If they have Intimidate, as long as they're not swapping out of that Pokemon after, it's just an easy free switches into, easy double boosts again for Empoleon. Otherwise, you just run Protect so that you can sustain damage and survive once you'll see Empoleon's move spread. And then Psychic, if you get taunted twice and you can't attack anymore, or if you're worried about being encored, you can just keep on attacking Whimsicott until Whimsicott faints, and then you can kind of start working your strategy from there. So usually Weirdeer and Empoleon are the 2 leads. So Empoleon has Protect, Surf, Flash Cannon, and Vacuum Wave. So Vacuum Wave is great because if you need an instant turn 1 damage to break a sash, you can do that. If you're more worried about taking massive damage on turn 1, you can use Protect instead. So if you're worried about a fake out, then you can obviously protect yourself there. Flash Cannon handles a lot of fairy types that we see out there a lot. Any Sylveon that you run into, any Mega Floette that you run into, Empoleon can deal some pretty good damage there. Surf is pretty much what you're looking to kind of keep spamming once you're set up, though. The reason why is that your teammates that you're usually going to bring with you are Vaporeon and Heliolisk. And so Heliolisk has dry skin, which if you take a water damaging attack, even if it's from your own teammate, you instead heal a 1/4 of your HP. Likewise here with Vaporeon, has Water Absorb. You heal a 1/4 of your, you receive a 1/4 of your total health whenever you take a water attack. So Vaporeon is pretty much strictly support for Empoleon. If absolutely necessary, you can use it to deal some scald damage. And then if you need a priority attack reducing move, you can use Baby Doll Eyes as well, regardless if Trick Room is set up or not. And then Rain Dance is so that you can buff up Empoleon's Surf even more. And then once you set it up that first time, you can just keep on Helping Hand and then just make Empoleon's Surf even more devastating at that point. So Vaporeon's a wonderful support option for Empoleon. The problem is just, again, you're both weak to electric, you're both weak to grass, and so that can be a little difficult from there. And then you're just also hoping to get some burn damage with Scald too, if necessary. So Scald's your option in case you get taunted and you can't use Baby Doll Eyes or Helping Hand. You can just kind of hope just to do a little bit of chip damage. But You don't even really need to run Protect on Vaporeon. Your Vaporeon is bulky enough with its massive HP and defense and special defense, and along with recovering a fourth of its health every turn with Surf, that it's very difficult to take down Vaporeon. So, the team that I saw had Protect on Vaporeon, but I felt Rain Dance was a better substitute. Heliolisk as well. Again, dry skin, you receive a fourth of your health. If there's rain, it's passive healing too every turn. I had Thunderbolt and Hyper Voice on for Heliolisk. And then I had Shed Tail and Volt Switch to kind of get some safe switches in. So the idea is, like, you can lead with Heliolisk if absolutely necessary. If you want to kind of scare off Basculegion from appearing, because again, if you set up Rain, that makes Basculegion's Wave Crash very strong, especially if it's adaptability, then that can be very complicated and be a big problem for you. So having Heliolisk, even if you're not bringing her in, she still does a pretty good job of, like, at least making someone reconsider if they want to bring in Basculegion, because they may be thinking, okay, it's a water team, Basculegion walls this team, but Basculegion does absolutely nothing against Heliolisk. So that being said, I am contemplating getting rid of one of Thunderbolt or Volt Switch with Protect instead. Because there's a lot of times where my issue is I tend to make the wrong call between do I use Shed Tail turn 1 or do I use Volt Switch turn 1. I will either get Volt Switched into I'll either Volt Switch into a Protect, and then Trick Room happens, and then my Heliolisk is kind of a sitting duck at that point. Or I use Shed Tail, but something ends up outspeeding me that I wasn't expecting to outspeed me because it's scarfed, and then next thing I know, I don't have enough health to be able to use Shed Tail anymore. So part of me is like, maybe I keep both, and then I fully invest in HP instead of special attack. I'm still trying to test this out. I also think I just got to make the better judgment call. I think if I get better at that, then I'm good. But again, there's Hyper Voice if you need to deal bulk damage, or, you know, a widespread damage. And then there's Thunderbolt just to deal with Basculegion. I am thinking maybe just Volt Switch is needed. It's not as much of a punch as Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt does 90, whereas Volt Switch does 70. However, you're kind of only you're leading with Heliolisk, and then you're hoping to only need to bring in Heliolisk again afterwards, after Trick Room ends. So by that point, you probably only have 2 Pokemon. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I'll need to figure it out. If anything, maybe I get rid of Shed Tail for it instead. Because again, the point of Shed Tail was to safely bring in Empoleon. But if Shed Tail doesn't give the competitive boost, then maybe Shed Tail's not necessary at that point. And then I just kind of have to rely on Volt Switch. So I'll test it out a little more and see. Who knows? I have a sash on the Heliolisk, though, just in case there's some unexpected, you know, turn 1, you know, a fake out or something. Well, actually, no, fake out wouldn't help with it. But an unexpected scarfed Pokemon that just, like, deals massive damage. You still survive that turn 1, and then you can kind of Volt Switch from there if necessary. And then the goal at that point is, like, just, you know, bring in Heliolisk while Empoleon's out. Just keep surfing, and then you just keep healing up from there. So yeah, so Weirdeer has a Light Herb, Heliolisk has a Sash, Vaporeon has... What item do we give Vaporeon? We gave Vaporeon a Citrus Berry, just in case you do get below half health, and it's just you got some more survivability going there. We have a Mega Meganium as well, if we need that support. If we need fire damage, Meganium's a pretty good help. Some solid fairy damage as well, for, you know, some non-Sneasler fighting type Pokemon that you run into. And then Solar Beam as well handles any, like, walls that you might kind of come across. But honestly, I haven't really been using Meganium that much. Not too often I've been using Meganium. We also, so our main ace, Empoleon, we have Mystic Water on Empoleon, just buffs Surf up even more. Any not effective damages still pack a good punch. And then we have our Sableye here. Sableye is there if you need a turn 1 fake out to handle some pesky Pokemon. Encore to do some, you know, if you're running into a team that also has a setup Pokemon, then Encore can handle. Encore can kind of handle those setups. Detect so that you can kind of protect as need be because you don't have an ability that walls. Surf. And then I had Rain Dance here, but I am contemplating swapping this out with Trick Room. There are very few times where I've been running into teams where I lose because running Trick Room was not the best call after, like, starting with Trick Room. Or, like, I'm running into, like, there are Trick Room teams that are slower than this team. So having a Sableye be able to kind of immediately counter that, I feel like would have saved me more games than having this Rain Dance would have. The only, like, benefit to this is, like, you don't get your competitive boosts with Rain Dance if you use Sableye instead of Weirdeer, but you, at the same time, like, you don't get that speed control. And I feel like having the speed control would be a little better, especially if I'm running Rain Dance with Vaporeon. Like, I feel like Vaporeon would be my better bet with... Yeah, I think we're going to do that, actually. I think Vaporeon's my better bet with... Which is actually funny, because then I think this means I have 2... Let me filter really quickly. Yeah, no. I think we need the Trick Room set up here. I don't like only having one Trick Room Pokemon on this team. I think having a second Trick Room would be better. And I haven't really needed to use this. My only other thought process is maybe I go Will-O-Wisp instead on the Sableye. But I have the Mental Herb on Weirdeer. So if I get taunted once, I'm basically done with Sableye. So, like, Sableye needs just to kind of get that immediate turn 1 Trick Room. And then, yeah. Do we not get Trick Room? Does Sableye not get Trick Room? No kidding. Does not get Trick Room. Okay. That is good to know. I'm almost wondering if Sableye would be better off with Trick. Or Disable. Honestly, I feel like Disable would be better. I don't know. Or Will-O-Wisp. I don't know. I feel like Will-O-Wisp might be the move. Yeah, I'll have to think on it more, see how some rounds go, but... Or Faint. I could run Faint. Because I feel like that tends to be my issue sometimes, is like, maybe that's the move. Maybe we run Faint on Sableye. What would that look like? We're slow, so we would outspeed. Does Faint have priority? Oh, if Faint has priority. I feel like that might be the move. I'm thinking that might be the move. Because there's times that, like, with Trick Room, I get double, you know, like, they double protect. Just to kind of, like, stall out turns. So if you faint once with a competitive boosted and pull, that may be the move. I think that's going to be the move. To the point that I don't even know. Yeah, no, Fake It. We still need Fake Out. I don't think we need Rain Dance on Sableye here. I think we're okay with just Fate. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna test it out. But of every time I've used Sableye so far with this team, I've only used Rain Dance once, and it ended up not helping me. The only other thing I was considering was maybe running Pelipper, in place of potentially Meganium, or in place of Vaporeon. But the problem with, because you have wide guard for Pelipper, but the problem with that is you're basically not attacking with Pelipper at all every single turn to avoid taking any damage. So, or you have to like go with a single attack Flash Cannon or something instead. So for me, it's like, I don't know. So Meganium has at least been able to pick up any remaining pieces needed to take care of if Empoleon doesn't get the job done herself. But yeah. It's just you have to kind of be wary of any poison type Pokemon. I mean, fire too, of course. But if you have that rain control, you're in good shape. So it just becomes a matter of like, I just feel like Vaporeon's a staple every game, as would be Empoleon. And then it just kind of becomes a matter of like, are you going Weirdeer or Sableye, or are you going Heliolisk, or are you going Meganium? We'll give this a shot. But yeah, so this is kind of how the team's been running. So let's do some ranked matches. We'll go right into it. So let's start. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully. It's just been fun using this team. This is part of the problem. We've run into a lot of Venusaur teams of late. So it's not the best time to be going with this meta. They're definitely 100% bringing in the Venusaur. Venusaur, I don't think they're going Mega Garchomp. So, I think what we need to do here is we need to... I still think we go Weirdeer turn 1. Because I feel like they're going to try to Tailwind with Corviknight. I wouldn't be opposed to... I'm just worried it's a Scarfed. Either the Hydreigon or the Garchomp is Scarfed. So that's just kind of my concern. What if... Hear me out on this. What if we go turn 1... And then this is kind of like... No. I think we just gotta run it. Yeah, I think we gotta run these 4. We'll see. Team preview is and always will be the death of me. But it's all good. We need the Weirdeer because we need to be able to handle Mega Venu. Okay. Alright, well, we at least get the turn 1 attack drop on the Chomp. So that's good, at least. So we need a Trick Room. And then I think what we gotta do is just Volt Switch into the Venu. I'm worried the Chomp is Scarfed. And then I'm worried for the flinch. I would love to get the, I would love to get a Shed Tail up. But I'm nervous on that. Oh, all right, not bad. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. That's actually great. That's huge. Problem is, I don't know what Chomp is doing, man. I would imagine this is a turn 1 Earthquake if they withdrew If they withdrew Corvin, if they put in Corviknight, I'm gonna guess this is turn 1. Yeah, turn 1 is gonna be. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. So we had the speed control. As much as I'd love to get that competitive boost right away, I don't feel confident in doing that. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna skills. What do they have? Does Hydreigon have Intimidate? I feel like we just protect this turn. And then maybe we get a Baby Doll Eyes off here. If they switch to Garchomp, I'm not going to be thrilled about that, but... Okay, alright, I'm okay with that. -2 on the Chomp. I really... Oh, you know what? It's actually... We're going to need to do something about... Ooh! I forgot about... Yeah, the Earthquake double damage. Okay, so we do have that. We need to take care of... I think now is the right... No. Yeah. Maybe now's the right time. Let's see if this works. They're gonna set up the Iron Defense. That's okay, I'm cool with that. Oh, okay, I'm perfectly okay with that. Yep. I'm good with that. I'm guessing they were trying to bring in Venu. What I was kind of hoping was that they were going to keep... I was hoping they were going to keep... Corviknight out, so that I would skill swap again and take the... have the mirror, I guess the mirror bounce, and have that go right back onto our team and get a +4. Okay, so they bring out Venu. Ooh, don't like that. Alright, so he's not... Well, it definitely wasn't Scarf to begin with. That's okay. We knew that. I think it's safe just to bring in... How much time do we have? We have 2 turns left of Trick Room. I think it's fine if we get a little cheeky, I think it's fine if we get a cheeky Surf in here. It's +2, so we're still gonna... No, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. If they protect turn 1... Alright, well, we save ourselves a turn from... Okay. It's a sashed chomp. Okay. I was kind of expecting the Venu to protect, so that kind of stinks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're good there. Perfect. Doubled into that. And then I think we're okay at this point if we Psychic and then Surf again. I have to imagine the Venu has... Surf, so that's going to be my only issue. If they double protect here, this is bad. Okay, withdrew. Corviknight. They're banking on Chomp, carrying them. I think we take out Mega Venu here, though. Oh, we definitely take out Mega Venu here. Weird Ear, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Weird Ear. Gandalf, the former Alpha. And this is such a fun team once you get the setup correct. Okay, so dimensions are back to normal. Garchomp has to come out turn 1, or it has to come out now. I don't know who their 4th Pokemon is, so that is a bit concerning. But Heliolisk outspeeds, so I think we can just Hyper Voice. And then we're safe with, unless they forfeit. If they forfeit, then we're good. But I mean, now at this point, it's either Vaporeon or Heliolisk. So, depending on if this wants to load, mayhaps if this wants to load. If this times out and I don't get the win, I'm going to be so bitter. I'm going to be a little bitter if this... Okay, here we go. So I think we're still okay with bringing in Heliolisk. We're at full health. We should outspeed the Chomp. So I think this is okay. I'm even okay with, like, turn 1 protecting on Empoleon, just to see, you know, who else is out there. Or at least depending on who the threat is. But I feel like they would have tried... They wouldn't have protected Garchomp if they wanted to get a free switch in. And we know Heliolisk outspeeds, because it's not a Scarf Chomp. So we do have that going for us. Why is this taking so long? Are they hoping just to, like, wall this out so that it's like a timeout draw? That's very frustrating if that's the case. Unless this is just bad Wi-Fi. But we're connected. Hydreigon. Okay, that is a bit concerning. That is concerning. So, what I'm thinking is we Hyper Voice. I'm almost okay with a turn 1. I don't think Hydreigon has anything to knock us out. I think we're okay with a Vacuum Wave. And if for some reason we get hit, I mean, the Hyper Voice has to hit, right? Unless it was a Sash, so it's not Bright Powder Chomp. There's no sand set up. This has to be a Scarfed Hydreigon, maybe? But then what do they Scarf into? Because we have Vaporeon in the back. They know we got Vaporeon. Okay. Oh, wow, that did way more damage than I was expecting. We tanked that. We tanked that pretty well. We're okay there. And then Hyper Voice. And Hyper Voice to knock it out. Dang! I didn't realize Hyper Voice did that much. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. All right. Way to go. Game 1. Game 1. 1 win. I like this team. This team's fun. This is such a fun team. For, like, a non-mega team, too, it's so much fun to kind of, like, throw people off with that. When the games don't work in your favor, though, it's very easy to get tilted with this team, I feel like. Because, again, you're very setup dependent here. Like, that was a one-time setup. We had to safely bring in Empoleon in that scenario there. But it worked out okay. Like, we realized the immediate threat of the earthquake. Vaporeon was able to tank that no problem. Alright, so now this is a priority team issue. So I don't like the idea of, I'm gonna imagine this is an imprison Farigiraf. But Farigiraf doesn't usually run skill swap, so we do have that in our favor. And I have to also imagine the Farigiraf has Rain Dance. So, could be good for us, right? So I think what we need to do turn 1 is... I think we're okay just to lead with... I think we're okay just to lead with these two. I think we can turn 1 protect with... or turn 1... No. Heliolisk to start. We're going to Volt Switch into the Whimsicott. The Whimsicott can't Encore us. Yeah, Whims can't Encore us. I think this is the move. I think this is the move. Not the move I was expecting turn 1. Okay. Okay. I don't like that, actually. So I think we need to skill swap. It's tough because we need to... No, I think we Trick Room this turn. We have to survive a Trick Room turn 1. And then... Shit. I took too long. I might have lost this just by taking too long. I think I lost this by taking too long. I wanted to Shed Tail into Empoleon. But we at least tank a turn 1. Okay. Oh! I don't hate this, but... Did I not protect? Did we Trick Room? Did we Trick Room? Whoa, we got the Trick Room off. Okay, alright. I do wish we got the Shed Tail off. That would have been... not... Oh. Alright. Kind of a problem. Kind of a big problem here. I do think we can in this... We're not in the best spot. I can tell you that much. We are definitely not in the best spot. Well, I think we just run... I think we run Surf. And... It's risky. I have to hope they're going for Empoleon. But we're kind of in a bind now. Yeah. I was hoping to skill swap to make the Empoleon, or the The, I don't love this. We need to bring in... Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I wish I timed my first turn better. This is a little bit of a predicament. It's not the worst situation, but... Okay. That I'm not too worried about. I think what we do here is we surf again. And then I think we want to go... I think we want a helping hand here. Or we scald. Or rain dance. I think we rain dance just to get rid of the sand. Unfortunately, that is not the move I was looking for, but we'll take it. Alright, well, this Farigiraf is going to take a lot of damage at least, so we do have that going for us. What I need to know is, does stop if I switch out? Can be removed by switching. Okay, so that is good to know. I mean, we have no boost on our Empoleon, so it's like, honestly, like, no harm, no foul there. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna flash cannon here. We're gonna helping hand flash cannon. I'm guessing the Farigiraf has Trick Room. I really messed up taking too long on turn 1. I don't hate it. If we... I also should have paid attention to how many more rooms in Trick Room we have. But if we take out this... Dang, still tanks. Okay. I don't love that. This is one bulky superior here. I don't love it. We're at one more room of Trick Room, so... I'm gonna imagine they both protect here, right? So I think we can get a free switch. Alright, this is gonna be very risky. But I'm thinking what we do is... we're gonna need a lot of luck to work out here for us. I feel like it's gonna be a double protect this turn. We're gonna swap. And then we're gonna... heal up our Heliolisk. Double protect. This is risky. Oh! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh! Oh, and then the Trick Room ends. Right? The Trick Room's gonna end. Oh my goodness, wait, are we gonna get a free swap into... Are we gonna get a free swap into Empoleon here? Now the question becomes, do I Shed Tail? I have enough health now to Shed Tail into Empoleon. I think that's the move, and then... I think they're gonna try to... We need to take care of this Superior. The Superior is the big problem. I'm not really... It's funny that I'm more worried about the Superior than I am about the Tyranitar! We take the Substitute. We're okay there. We're okay there. I need this burn. I need this burn. I very much need this burn. Huge. So we get a free Substitute in on the... I feel like they're going to go after the Empoleon, unfortunately, this turn. So maybe not the best move, but it's okay. If I can get just enough chip damage on this... Oh, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. If we can get a burn here... If we can get a burn here, this is huge. Crit. Okay. Now, what I think we can do... This is gonna be so risky. Does a Vacuum Wave do it? Does a Vacuum Wave do it? I feel like it might do it. Helping Hand Vacuum Wave? Or a Baby Doll Eyes? Let's see. Let's see. For the love of the game. Oh my goodness! Alright, we're okay here. We're okay here. That +4 Leaf Storm doing nothing on us here. Okay. Alright, that's okay though. I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous at this point. I'm a little too worried about... Does Empoleon outspeed Tyranitar? That's my only issue. I think I can safely protect this turn and then set up Ring. If they go after Vaporeon, that's pretty bad, but... Okay. I don't hate it. I just need Vaporeon to tank this. No, unfortunate. Even that minus... I should have done a -2. But I still would have been outsped, so that would have been a problem. Okay. Not the worst situation to be in. Sandstorm subsided, so we do have that going for us at least. So the defense is down. I feel like I should have done the -2 on that. Force the, We can't do priority. So that's unfortunate. I think we just have to kind of surf and pray. We get this Thunderbolt off. Hopefully that... I think we just have to do that. A protect on the... I don't think they're gonna... Yeah. I need the paralysis to hit. I need the paralysis here. We don't get that. It was a good try. It was a good try. I really messed up. I was playing behind that whole time. Just not playing on... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize ads were happening. That was a good match. That was a very good match. We'll take it. It was a fun and fair match, I would say. So, I really played from behind, though. I took way too long on turn 1. That tends to be, like, what does me in way more than anything else. I take so long on, like, making moves that I end up, like, panicking on, like, what to do. Like, I need to think of, like, okay, like, default to this setup on this turn. And then we adapt from there. But that's okay. Alright, so Sneasler is there as our lead-off. I do worry for the King Gambit. I think the play here is... Oh, they also have the Milotic, which is also not great. Do I want to... I feel like I scare off with... I scare them with a lot with Heliolisk, actually. Turn 1. I think we do this. And then... Hi. I think we keep Empoleon in the back for us. Right? No, I think we go... Shit. Oh, shit. Well, okay. Alright, we're gonna see how this goes. Again, I panicked way too much. I needed that Sableye turn 1. I don't know why I didn't run Sableye turn 1. Yeah, this is what I was a little worried for. Alright, well, I mean, at minimum, what we can do is... I think, at minimum, what we do here is we just double protect turn 1. I'm worried that they're gonna immediately... I feel like they're gonna hard launch. I kind of wish I led with Heliolisk. That stinks. I think we just turn 1, double protect here, see what they're gonna do with... Because they're gonna fake out. It's just who are they fake outing? But we at least waste that. Ooh! Is this a coaching Sneasler team? No, okay, that's fine. Ooh, that is a bit of a problem. I don't like that. Hear me out. If we can survive... I don't think we need Heliolisk here. No. I don't think we need Vaporeon here. I need to protect, yeah, I need to protect, Empoleon. Okay, I don't hate that. We tanked that very well. Trick Room is set up at least, so we do have that going. Now, here's where I'm thinking... Surely they don't... I think we're gonna at least do this. We got a baby doll eyes going here. Protect the Weirdeer, survive another turn. We get Charizard back down to regular. I feel like they're gonna withdraw Sneasler. Or they're just gonna, like, take... Okay, I... hate what I just did there. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay, alright. It's not the worst. They read me very well there. That was the worst possible turn that could have happened for me, actually. Shit. I think I'll lose this. This is the worst possible turn that could have happened for me. I have to... I mean, I know they're gonna go for the kowtow cleave, but... I kind of have to... Yeah. Damn. That is so unfortunate. They read me like a book there. They read me like a book on the... Oh, I need the burn. I need the burn. Alright, alright. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're not fully out just yet. But that was very unfortunate on... Extremely unfortunate on, not reading that right with... Dang. So I think what we need to do now at this point, yeah, I mean... I'm just gonna surf. I think we just helping hand surf here. I mean, the +1 hurts, but I mean, it's basically at a -1 now, so it's not gonna be the worst. It's still gonna hurt. Okay, that still packed a solid punch, dang. Okay, we heal up there. Dang. Oh, wait, the burn should take it out. The burn should take it out. Okay. I would have liked for I would have liked for Empoleon to be the one to have missed on that, but you know what? That's okay. We'll take it. All right, the King Gambit's out at least. So we have that threat alleviated. And then... This is not the best scenario to be in right now. Because Sinistra kind of walls both. I think we have to go for... I mean, I think we have to kind of keep going for this, right? Rain Dance. At least to make Charizard a little less... I mean, it's going to use Dragon Claw nonstop, but... I don't hate it. I mean, it's just gonna... It's just stalling out the last of Trick Room, so I get it. Okay, I mean, at least the Sinistra takes a good hit, and then Vaporeon heals a little. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. We need to... I need some misses here. I need a double miss. Nah. Okay. Alright. This all comes down to I need... Whew, this is tough. I mean, we gotta go Thunderbolt on to... I mean, they're just gonna Rage Powder here. I know that's what they're gonna do, so... Which is unfortunate, but we kind of have to start going for anything that... We kind of have to start going for anything that's gonna deal damage, so... Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. But if anything, I mean, it's at least a double attack. So we have a chance of paralysis. We have a chance of burn. Yeah, we don't win this, but... What I should have anticipated that, and then I should have hyper voiced. I think that would have been the better move. Because... Although, not gonna... Wait, no. Yeah. Yeah. The smartest thing they're gonna do is protect on the Sneasler, and then... No, okay. We have that. Hyper voice. Ah, there's a chance! There's a chance! Oh, no, it's over. It's over. It has never been more over. I should have hyper voiced 2 turns in a row. That would have been the smarter... That would have been the smarter choice, but I was too worried about the matcha gotchas happening. And also, if they did that the first turn, they would have just matcha gotcha'd again, I think, so... That's okay. I mean, I'll run it out. I'll run it out. The only good thing is we do technically have rain control. So it's like we could. But it's not really going to matter. I mean... It's not really going to matter. Everything outspeeds us. We're just kind of here for the thrill of the game at this point. Yeah, that's going to hurt bad. And then a Dragon Claw is going to knock us out anyway. Yeah. Alright. Lesson learned. I would have been in a much better spot, I think, if I led with Heliolist that first turn. I don't handle team preview well. I do a very poor job with team preview, and that tends to... It just sinks me every game, I feel like. I never know, like, who to bring. Like, ideally, it's Weirdier and... But, like... Or actually, no. What really sunk me was thinking they were going to stay with Charizard. That ended up doing me in really badly. Alright, well, we definitely bring in... Do we bring in Sableye here? I think we bring in Sableye here, right? I think we do this. No, they're gonna go Sneasler. I think they're gonna go Sneasler. I kind of feel like I need to have both. Vaporeon doesn't really help me here. So I think I'm okay with... I don't know, Meganium kind of helps me out big time. I think I need to run Meganium. As tempting as it is to run... I think I run Meganium. This is silly, but I think I do that. Rusty, hello! How are you, Rusty? So good to see you. We're getting our butts kicked in Pokemon Champions right now. We're having fun with it, though. We're having fun with it. But I've been getting my... Alright, I at least predicted their lead correctly. Now it just becomes... Here's what I'm thinking is turn 1, we just take... as much as I want to take care of the frost lasts, our back door covers... I think we have to fake out the Sneasler. And then I think we have to... No. We trick room. We trick room. As tempting as the... Because then... Maybe they keep... I don't know. 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 We at least prevent their own fake out. If anything, if they set up Aurora Veil this turn, we can Prankster Encore the... We can Prankster Encore here. In what world... Oh, this kind of stinks. Today I learned that... Because fake out's a damaging move. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I'm very silly there. Okay. Duly noted. I think we... I mean, we need the trick room set up. We need trick room set up. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I actually really hate that. I really hate that. I very much hate that. I very much hate this. Crap. I think what I have to do is bring in... They don't wanna... They want... I feel like they're gonna want the King Gambit out here still. This is my best hope. This is my best hope. If I get Encored, this is really bad. Oh, wait. We're at a mental herb. We're at a mental herb. We're okay. We're okay. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. Well, that is a little unfortunate. Okay. I think what we have to do is just becomes, what do I want to do with this? I think I want to do that. And then I think I want to fake out... This is silly. I think because we wall King Gambit, I think we want to take out Whims. We break the sash. Alright, we at least survived that. Oh, okay, we don't survive that. Dang, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna protect. And... extra risky, but I feel like we bring in Meganium here. Because of the Aurora Veil, that's why he tanked. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Woof. Alright. So, Aurora Veil has broken off, and then we bring in... And then I think we just protect here. I'm taking so much damage here, so this is not working out for me. We're playing extremely behind, and unfortunately, this is our singular Trick Room wall, and they have successfully walled it completely. So that is a bit unfortunate. I don't have much answers for King Gambit here. That is my only issue I've come across. I really don't have a King Gambit answer for this. King Gambit kind of stops this entire team in its tracks, I feel like. I'm very worried there's an Encore here. Okay. Okay, so we eat that. What's gonna be a big problem is... I mean, I have to hope, right? I have to hope. I'm already playing so far behind. I have to start going for damage at this point. If I'm Encored, it's I'm sure this Whimsicott has Encore. No, it doesn't. Okay. We might be okay here. Alright, okay. Alright, there's a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance. If we ride this out with... This is where it gets difficult. Oh, wait, no. We're okay. We're okay. If we... So, we double protect this turn. We double protect here. Dang. Okay. All right. So what I'm now thinking is we... Alright, this is gonna be such a pain. We have to do this. I have to hope the Whimsicott does not go. This is kind of our only shot, I think. We have to hope the Whims... This is a hard attacking Whimsicott here, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so we do have that. Dang. All right. Yeah. It's as the kids say, it's Jover, but I don't know. There's a chance. I mean, we don't even know what the 4th Pokemon is. For all we know, this is a Basculegion sitting in the back that's just gonna absolutely wreck us at the end, and they're just kind of enjoying their time here with this. But so we protect here, and then I think what we have to do is we kind of have to go Surf. So we at least survive one more turn. I don't like that. I really need to take out... I don't know if we have the sauce to take out the winds here. Oh, we do. We do. Okay. 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 This is gonna be a really amazing... I don't know if we have this. I don't know if... I think it's over. I think it's over. This might be over. I completely forgot about the Mega Frostlass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about the Mega Frostlass. Oh, no. Alright. We have to tank a Blizzard. We have to tank a Blizzard. This is our only... This is our only win condition. Our only win condition is we tank a Blizzard. And this Vacuum Wave has to go off and do 26% damage. It does not do 26% damage. Alright, well, GG's. GG's. No way we both survived. Nah. Dang. I would have needed a... dang. Alright, well... We had them to... yeah. We got them to 2 Pokemon when we were down to that badly, so you know what? We'll take what we can get with it. But... we're not on a good streak so far here. We're kind of on a bit of a skid. But we get there. We get there. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. This is okay. We got this. Alright. I'm thinking our turn 1 lead, we go this to start. I'm worried about that Sneasler leading. We do not handle... I'm worried. I'm a little worried. This is where I wish I was running Protect. Because I would at least buy that turn 1 if we run into Sneasler, but... I think this is the move. I think this is our best bet. We're gonna have to hope it's not a Sneasler lead. I'm sure it's a Sneasler lead. They're gonna be chomping at the bit too much of that Meganium. This works out, actually. This is actually a wonderful start. This is a huge, great start for us, actually. Because now we get to run double pressure with... Because they don't want to run... Well... Alright, I'm actually going to do something silly here. I don't think we need to worry about Weird Ear to start. I think we can kind of safely... bring in Vapor. I'm thinking there's a turn 1. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna hope they go to fake out Empoleon instead, because Empoleon's a bigger threat at the +2. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we got a free Shed Tail off. Let's go! Oh, this is huge for us here. Okay, so now we need speed control at this point, and we can get a free, Intimidate on this Charizard. This is a huge start for us. Okay, I'm so glad they led with Incineroar here. Okay, that I'm okay with. We need Trick Room this turn. That is my only concern. I still think we tank anything that we get from Charizard, so I'm not overly concerned at this point. The only thing I'm worried about is... The only thing I'm worried about is if they double in on the Weird Ear, then I'm gonna 100% take out Weird Ear here. Okay. Oh my god! Okay, maybe... Alright! Okay, alright. That was stressful as could be, but we survive at 3 HP and take out Megazord. So you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. We get our Trick Room up too. Now what do they have in the back? They quit. And that is how you do it. That is how you do it. Woo! The 3 HP survive was insane there. I was expecting a one-shot on that, even with, because it's neutral damage, it's the steel type, so. Dang. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy indeed. Wow. Alright, can we make this go 2 games in a row? That Incineroar lead helped me out so much there, wow. Okay. Running, okay. Don't love this to start. They have no fake out. So I don't hate if they set up Trick Room here. Or, sorry. I don't hate if, I can comfortably bring in these 2 to start, I think. Or... No. I think I still want to run... Yeah. This is going to be really risky, because this is going to require them to double in on the... This is going to require them to double in on the Heliolisk. I feel like we have this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I don't love that. Okay. I think what we do here is we just get rid of... We just make... I'm gonna bank on them starting up Trick Room themselves. Because Helios is fast, so they're gonna assume that we're gonna be fast. So we're gonna Volt Switch into Vaporeon, or no, into... We're gonna Volt Switch into Sylveon. No, we're gonna Volt Switch into Farigiraf. I'm banking on the Trick Room here. I'm banking on the Farigiraf Trick Room turn one. We outspeed, so they're definitely running Trick Room here. They are definitely running Trick Room. Amazing. Amazing. I'm surprised they didn't run Trick Room. That's pretty crazy. But we outspeed, so we're okay with this. I think we're gonna protect here. And then we're just gonna surf. We're gonna surf. That actually worked out really well. We didn't need Trick Room this turn. Wow. All right. Okay. I was genuinely surprised that the Weird Ear outsped the Sylveon. I thought they were fully going. I think they thought I was going to run Trick Room. Well, they're going to lose his Charizard here. And they may lose his Garchomp here, too. Let's see. Let's see. A neutral damage Garchomp. Scarf Chomp. Dang. Okay. Scarf Chomp. And they forfeit. Woo! All right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. That's the way to do it. We're on a bit of a run now. We're on a bit of a run. That was a good read. I have to kind of start like adapting a bit to like what's in front of me instead of just kind of running like a strict playbook there. Cause like the easy thing would have been, okay, just do Trick Room turn one and like just kind of follow the playbook. But Farigiraf, Sylveon, I only was a little worried about how much faster Sylveon was going to be than Weird Ear, but I also needed to put together that like I outsped with Empoleon, which then meant I was fine with Weird Ear. But all right. We're slowly but surely kind of getting the hang of this. We'll do one more match, I think, and then I will... 1 to 2 more matches, depending on time. So this is a Trick Room team. I think what we want to do is... This is going to be silly. I think... I want to run... this to start. This is going to be really risky. I do think I want to run this to start. And then Empoleon and Sableye in the back? I don't know. I don't know. This is risky. I'm expecting a Torkoal... I'm expecting a Torkoal Spiritomb lead here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So what I think the right move here is... we have to anticipate the fake out this turn. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna Mega, but we're gonna Protect. And then we're gonna bring in Sableye. Because then what we're gonna do is we're gonna Encore the Blastoise. I think that's the plan. I think this is the move. I kind of wish I had Heliolisk, but it's okay. If this is a Shell Smash, I'm in grave danger. Actually, no, it's okay. If there's a Shell Smash, then we still handle, let's see what they're gonna do. Let's see what they're gonna do turn 1 here. I'm assuming Trick Room with Spiritomb. We Protect there. That's okay. That's good. Yes. All right. I don't hate this. So either they have to... their big threat is... I mean, I want Trick Room anyway, right? So I don't want it to reset. So I now need to Encore the Blastoise. Yeah, I think this is okay. Son of a... They read me so good there. They read me so good there, dang. Unfortunate. I mean, we're still gonna pack a punch on this Solar Beam. I mean, yeah, that's half damage, so that, you know, that's not bad. That is unfortunate in that we wanna... Damn. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, what a swap! What a swap! Okay, alright. I don't hate this. I'm kind of okay with sacking Sableye here. I'm kind of okay with that. If they read the Rain Dance, that's going to be frustrating. Okay. Ooh, this is going to hurt. No, we're okay on that. Now, I know they're going to swap in the Blastoise again here, right? So I think the right move here is... Because they're either gonna... are they still... We're still in Trick Room. No. I think what we do here is we wall out Trick Room. And then we just at least get... something in on this Spiritomb. Okay. Wow, that Spiritomb takes a lot. Okay, and then I think we're safe from... I think we lose Sableye here. If we get the double protect, that's crazy, but I think otherwise our biggest concern is we need to take out Spiritomb. The double protect! No, it survives! No! Oh, I'm so mad! Oh, I'm so mad! Oh, no! I think we be cheeky. We keep this water spout going. Or this water pulse going. Because now he can't water spout. Yep, so you have to only go one at a time. Oh, no! No! I'm okay with losing Vaporeon here. It's not the best, but I'd rather get the... Damn. Actually, that's unfortunate because now they have weather control. Which is really bad. Yeah, I think I lose this. They have weather control, so it's basically over. They just bring in Torkoal, it's Sun, it's GG's. Yeah. Damn. Well played on that Destiny Bond. That's unfortunate. I should have swapped in Empoleon at that point. That would have probably been the safer. There's no way we survive 3 turns of this, so unfortunate, but hey, maybe we take down the... I mean, we gotta take care of Torkoal here, which is unfortunate. Well, I mean, maybe here's the move. We protect this turn. We surf. Get a little bit of chip in. We ain't doing anything really with this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think we're okay with forfeiting. I mean, we don't win this. Well played. That 3% on the, that 3% on the, that still packed a pretty good punch, honestly. Yeah, that 3% on the Spiritomb kind of did me in. That was pretty unfortunate. It's not totally lost. If we Weather Ball into this... They're just going to bring in Blastoise, right? But I think if we... What's tough is I kind of need to go after. I think I gotta just go double spread, hope for it. I don't think, I don't know if Meganium survives the surf here, which is unfortunate. Oh, alright, never mind, never mind. Bulky Meganium, bulky Meganium. Okay. Ah, we lose empoleon here. That stinks. Okay. Not the worst. We can technically... It's not going to matter because... I should have weatherballed there. That is actually pretty unfortunate. A weatherball would have set me up in great shape because then I would have protected and then I would have been... Damn. Because now they can just Rage Powder, no issue. So, I mean, let's see what they do, right? I think they got Rage Powder. I should have just weatherballed. I should have weatherballed. No. Oh my god, it's got 2 attacking moves? Oh, I definitely don't survive here. Alright, well, let me at least take out the Blastoise. Let me at least take out the Blastoise here. My hope is maybe the Sinistcha's running Trick Room. But it would just make sense for them to double attack here. Alright, I made this, a 1v1 at least. Shadow Ball, right? What are they doing? 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 They just gave me the win, I think. They just gave me the win. The sun is out. The sun is out, and I have Weather Ball. What are they doing? What are they doing? No, they survive on 3%! Oh, no! Oh, man, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I genuinely thought I had that. I thought I had that. I thought I had that. Dang. Oh, good game. Good game. I genuinely thought that would have been... That strength stat was just for show. Dang. Alright, I'm gonna run ads, because we have 3 minutes until ads start anyway. And then I will use that time to run to the restroom. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I'm so mad. I really thought I had that win. I really thought I had that win. That is a huge bummer. I really thought I had that. That one kind of actually really bumps me out. Oh, man. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's totally fine. It's just a game. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna run ads. I will be right back, and then we will do some more matches after that, I think. I've been having fun with the team, at least. I just have to get better at, like, team... For a team that is dependent on understanding team preview, it is my #1 weakness in this game, I think. Well, #2 weakness. #1 weakness is I take way too long to make a decision every turn, and then I panic to decide, and then that kind of burns me. I gotta get better at team preview. I gotta look up videos on how to understand team preview better, because I think that's the only way I'm gonna get better with it. Anyway, I'm gonna run ads. I will be right back. Grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be going for probably another hour, I want to say. Maybe another hour and a half. And then we'll wrap up from there. But I appreciate y'all hanging here. I'll talk to y'all in a few minutes. All right. Burp. All right, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. We have ads every hour. Yeah, ads every hour so that we avoid the pre-rolls. Yeah. Hope everyone's been having a good night so far. Been having fun with the matches, even though we've been losing a little bit more than we've been winning. When we're winning, those matches are really fun to be winning. I'm hoping we can get one where it's excuse me, sorry. I'm hoping we can get a win where it's like a +6 proc on the empoleon. We haven't gotten. I wish I was recording that match. All right, let me get back to here. All right, let's see who we're up against. Ooh, we're up against a rain team, so we do like that to start. Kind of don't hate this. Do I? I think I want to go Sableye. I think I want to run Sableye. Yeah. I think I want to run these 4. Yeah, I think I want to run these 4. Weird Deer will handle Venusaur. And then if we can just keep proccing competitive for... The issue is we want to get Trick Room going. Maybe we want to do Trick Room turn 1. Okay, yeah. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. And then... I feel like we can probably throw... No, we need a counter for... We need another counter for Blastoise. Blastoise Fake Out, I should have looked out for. Again, this is all about team preview things I need to kind of start looking out for. All right, here we go. I'm still confident in this, though. Okay. So we lower that. I'm thinking what we're gonna do is... We want Trick Room. And then I think we want to Volt Switch into the mouse. The mouse hole's probably sashed, right? If they're running Super Fang, that's going to be a huge issue. I'm hoping they just kind of population bomb their way through this. The only other thing is I could... Who's bulkier? I mean... That's actually funny that Meganium... Well, no, a normal type... I mean... Yeah, Empoleon will resist both, right? I'm just worried for the Super Fang. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. We got that metal herb. We got that metal herb. Let's go. Let's get our Trick Room. Okay. Kind of hate that. But it's not the worst. And then I think what we want to do is we want to skill swap with the mouse hold. And then I think we want to... I'm kind of okay with a protect right here. I'm kind of okay with a protect right here. Yeah, oh, could not have worked out better, actually. Yeah. Now, Weirder has served his duty. Ooh. I don't know what she... Oh, actually, you know what? That's great, because if there's a berry proc, then... Okay. So we do have that. All right, so that is a bit of a problem. We could... I think now it's okay to bring in... I think we can protect this turn. And then we just go with Surf and see where it takes us. Right? Which I'm okay with. Alright, that's kind of annoying. Let's see. Okay. We are gonna have to kind of do something soon with this Espathra. So I think the move is... If we skill swap one more time... I think we gotta start going after this Espathra. Yeah. I think the smartest move would have been go with switch into the... I don't hate this. I'm just kind of hoping for the special defense drop here. We don't get that. Unfortunately, Weirder's gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, actually not nearly as bad as I was expecting. What will be a problem... I'm guessing this has stored power, right? So this is actually going to be a big time issue. I mean, the Spathra is going to protect again. I almost kind of want to just... I'm fully expecting to double protect here, right? So I think we switch in... I think we're still okay to switch in to Heliolisk here. We surf again, assuming a double protect, but at minimum, nothing happens. Seeing a trick room team like this on YouTube, I actually wanted to try the Weird Deer skill swap and pull in. Oh, it's so much fun! Hi, Nintendo, how are you doing, by the way? Yeah, had a hunch this was gonna be the move. Now, the problem becomes... A vacuum wave would have probably been better, but it's not the worst. So, the Empoleon might be in trouble, but I'm thinking... Okay. Very interesting. The unfortunate part on this is... The unfortunate part on this is that, I can't Shed Tail now. I don't think Shed Tail would have made sense anyway. I do think our best bet is to Volt Switch in this scenario. And then we Vacuum Wave into the Archaludon. We do just enough chip damage on the Espathra. Assuming they don't go for Heliolisk. Ooh, I very much dislike that. Oh, unless it's Blastoise. If it's Blastoise, I mean, that's a lot of Calm Minds, which is gonna hurt. But, ooh, I actually very much hate this. I very much hate this. Crap. I don't think this Venusaur is gonna die on us here, unfortunately. Okay, dang. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a big problem. Because they're just gonna... I'm gonna guess they're gonna go for the Mouse Hold. I don't think I win this one here. I'm gonna assume they're gonna go Mouse Hold, and then they're gonna try to taunt again. And then I'm not gonna be able to actually do what I want to do, and then in that case, I lose. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I do think our best bet would be we skill swap into the Venu. As much as I want to, like, keep psychicking. No. No, we need the Trick Room here. And then I have to hope that the Vacuum Wave takes care of things with this Mouse Hold. If they protect on the mouse hole, that's gonna... Well, no, they're not gonna protect on the mouse hole. They want to taunt the weird deer. Their plan is gonna be Giga Drain the Empoleon to one-shot it. Which is not gonna be great, but... My hope is that if we take care of the mouse hole, then we can at least get Trick Room going, which gives us a little bit of a chance. Oh my god, the +2 doesn't even take care of it. Oh, bro. Oh, okay, I lose this one. That's unfortunate. I really thought, yeah, I didn't get that set up right. Dang. Like, when it sets up right, it's great, but otherwise, it's not good at all. I really should have just focused on the Espathra. I think that was my biggest issue for sure. I mean, I lose to this. I have nothing that takes care. The only thing is I have to hyper voice. I don't know. I think I kind of have to, I think I gotta go surf here. I should have probably protected. Alright, well, I'm not sitting through this one, so I'm just gonna forfeit on this one. Dang, yeah, I didn't set up right on there. That's unfortunate. I kind of wish I didn't learn about this team right as Venusaur became popular, because Venusaur does kind of wall Empoleon pretty bad, and Venusaur, I feel like, has started skyrocketing in usage recently. So that definitely has been a problem with this team, with it being water heavy, but that's okay. It's fun to use still, though, so... Okay. So Sneasler's there, turn 1, so I think what we're expecting here is... I think what I want to do... I think I want to just take care of this Sneasler turn 1. Would the Vaporeon be better? I think Vaporeon would be better so that I have rain control in the back half. I think I need the rain control. Yeah. I don't like... This team does struggle a bit against an all-meta team. I'm gonna go to... Yeah, I'll go with this one. I like going with different... Okay. Okay, so... They have double Fake Out, which is unfortunate. So that is a bit of a problem. I almost want to... like, not Fake Out here. Just so that they use Fake Out. No, I think I gotta. I mean, my best bet is I know I'm getting faked out here, but I have to kind of hope for this, right? Okay. I made this same mistake earlier. And so what they're gonna do is they are going to... I can't encore the Sableye. And so I think what I want to do next is... I want to skill swap with their Sableye. As tempting as taking out this Sneasler... As tempting as taking out this Sneasler is... Ah! I should have skill swapped. I really should have skill swapped. Dang it. I should have trusted my gut. Oh, this is such a waste of a turn. I lose this so badly. I lose this so badly. I did not trust my gut. That sucked. That sucked. Alright, that's okay. We take this loss. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, this sucks pretty bad. Damn. Yeah, we kind of lose this. I don't see a scenario where we win this. That's fine. That's gonna hurt. So then I think what we gotta do next is... I really wish I got that. I should have done that skill swap. That would have changed so much. Dang. I think we can kind of comfortably bring in... This is risky, but I kind of have to at this point. I kind of need to do this. Okay. Okay. We at least, have that going for us. I do think we need to protect this turn. Just to not deal with fake out. And then I think we need to... They're gonna withdraw the Tyranitar, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Predicted that. Okay. Okay. Okay, the Reflect wore off, so we do have that going for us. I think we can, at this point, worst case scenario, we get encored. I kind of am okay with doubling down on the baby doll eyes. I mean, they're all physical attackers here. I don't want this Sneasler to do any damage whatsoever. I do not want... Oh, we're going to get encored on the Empoleon, aren't we? That's going to be a problem if we get encored. I do worry about this encore. Oh, okay. I'm not really upset about that. Tank it, tank it, tank it. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're thriving. The Sneasler is going to be in some trouble here. This is recoverable. Ooh, huge! Crit on the Sableye! Empoleon, you beaut! Empoleon, let's go! Wow! Okay, and the light screen wore off. We don't even have a competitive boost right now here. I do think for the sake of... For the sake of weather control, I do think we need to protect here. We don't have any stat boost on Empoleon, right? I think we're okay to, who's our backup? Sableye in the back. Yeah, I don't hate this. We have to try for weather control. We have to try for it. I do feel they're gonna go right for... They're not gonna have Earthquake, because they're not gonna want to take out their Tyranitar. So I do hope they're gonna go for a Stomping Tantrum. Oh crap, they are going for an Earthquake. Okay, well we lose Vaporeon here. That is very unfortunate. Okay, so probably the smarter move would have been go for the Baby Doll Eyes and just realize we weren't winning weather. But that is okay. I think we have to go... I think we have to go Weird Ear here. And then we have to kind of... This is not ideal. But I think we kind of have to... I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss on this turn. I think what I should have done... I'm gonna need Empoleon here. Empoleon's my only way of dealing damage here, so if I have to lose... This is my hope, is that we can tank an Earthquake with Sableye, let Tyranitar... Oh my god, the Tyranitar took some damage. Did not take much. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And then... Hear me out. We fake out the Chomp. And then we bring in... I think this is the only way we make this work. Is... The only problem is if they read this and then they protect on the Chomp. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have liked to have plan that out a little differently, but that's okay. Oh my god, that still dealt some pretty good damage. Okay, this is fine, because now we encore the protect. We encore the protect. This is the battle of attrition here. We lowered the attack again. You're now stuck protecting. Love that. Okay. And then on top of that, this is gonna be so risky. The trick room. They have to do something with Tyranitar. Yup, that's fine. I will low kick. Yeah, I will keep you stuck on that. Oh, crap. I kind of forgot about that. I forgot he's a dark type. Damn. How much more longer is... Oh, crap. I need to make this switch work. I have to make this switch work. If they predict this, this is bad. But I think this is my only way of winning. This is stressful. If they go with the low kick here, I think I'm done. I didn't expect the Tyranitar to I didn't realize I outsped as Weird Ear. That's unfortunate. Well, I kind of lose this now because I took way too long, but... Dang. Well, that's not good. I took way too long on that. I kind of have to do this, I think. Fake out the chomp. If they protect again, then it's not the worst. I mean, I assume Chomp's plan at this point is just Earthquake all the way. I really wish I got that skill swap off. Oh, man. Yeah, I lose this. I lose this bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of... My time ran out! Oh no! I didn't even realize I lost on timer. Dang. Alright, that's okay. Oh, that's a bummer. I kept it close for a little bit. My rank is climbing down, man. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I felt like I was at like 1680. I'm having such a tough time with Master Rank this season. That's fine. Alright, well, they're definitely leading with Aerodactyl. This will be risky. Who do I want to lead with? Do I want... I'm really worried that they're going to lead with Clefable, which is going to be a problem. But I think that's the move I got to do. If they lead with Clefable, I shed tail into Weird Deer. I do think that's the move. I think I do this. I'm expecting Aerodactyl lead. So my thought process is... Oh, they're leading with Clefable. No, actually, I love this. This is actually a great start. I'm kind of almost okay with even, like, potentially losing... Do I want to... I think I want to turn 1 Protect here, right? They're going to withdraw this Basculegion, which is a bit... Let's just see who they swap. Let's just see who they swap them into. No, they didn't swap. Interesting. Okay. So we have this going for us at least. Do we one-shot? Oh, amazing. Amazing. Okay. Good start so far. Good start. Huge Basculegion threat out of the way. Hyper Beam! Okay. All right. Dang. Dang. Wow. All right. Well, that was the quickest win I've had. That was the very quick win. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Hyper Beam Gardevoir. Wow. Did not expect that. Did not expect Hyper Beam Gardevoir there. I'm glad that we protected turn 1. I'm very glad we protected turn 1 there. My goodness. Okay. I think we got maybe 1 or 2 more matches in, and then we'll probably look to raid out from here. I know it was a bit of a shorter stream, but yeah. Oh, hey, Win. Okay, so we're up against Megalopony. Hello. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. He looks so scrunkly. Oh, no. Okay, so they have Tyranitar, Politoed. I feel like they're not going to go Politoed because they don't want to... I don't think they... Oh, they also have Empoleon. Well, well, well. Empoleon versus Empoleon match? Does Cleaver have Intimidate? I feel like Cleaver might have Intimidate, which is not great if so. Alright, here's my thought process. We chance it still with... I think we need to go Weird Deer. I don't want them to lead with... I'm nervous that they're going to lead with Empoleon. That's actually going to be a big problem, because they know how Empoleon works. I think we need the Fake Out, right? no. I should have brought Vaporeon for weather control. Shit. But that's okay. Heliolisk at least kind of walls. I should have brought... it's okay. I literally looked away for 1 minute and you missed everything. It literally... Oh, no. Is Cleaver have Intimidate? Are we at a stalemate on this? No, crap. Okay. That's not good. They probably are also running Vacuum Wave. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna at least protect this turn. Just so that we're at least at a tie stat-wise. So yeah, so they led with Gardevoir, Basculegion, and I led with Heliolisk and... Are they gonna double into Weirdeer? I have a hunch they're gonna lead into Weirdeer. Or sorry, they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna double into Weirdeer. Okay. We at least take care of that. Okay. I don't hate it. We got our +2 boost. So I don't hate it. I do kind of wish... Oh, wait, we do have Meganium. I am thinking what would be best in this case here is... This is gonna be silly. I feel like I'm anticipating a Rage Powder. I'm kind of anticipating a Rage Powder, which is not great. But we at least... no. I need survivability on... I'm really hoping it's not a Rage Powder. It's probably Rage Powder, right? I gotta run Surf for it. It didn't go Rage Powder. Shit. Not wonderful. So, I'm hoping this doesn't break my... I should have gone for the Vacuum Wave. Oh, wait! Oh, no. Okay, no, dang. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's not the worst. What's their move? Oh, no! No, are you joking? Damn. They read me like a book on that. Damn. Damn. Well, that is very unfortunate. So we do this at least, and then we just Surf so that we just get a little bit of healing going. Damn, that's very unfortunate. Oh, that's a huge bummer. I think we needed Meganium there. What a read. What a read on that. That was such a good read. Yep, this is what I was expecting that turn. Oh, man. Alright, well, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose Heliolisk here, at least. Unfortunately, not enough to Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we have to 1v4 with Empoleon here, which is not the best, but the only good thing is we outspeed here. But it's gonna be tough to pull off. That I feel like I gotta start running Protect on Heliolisk. I feel like that would have been... Aquajet is an interesting choice. Okay. I'm so mad about that lead. Well, alright, so we take care of Cleaver at least. I don't think Cleaver can do anything to us. And then we're gonna one-shot. It's just, do they have anything that's sashed? That's gonna be the problem. Oh, yeah. It's over. It's over. Alright, let me Protect here. I gotta get very lucky and assume that there's gonna be a... I gotta be very lucky and assume that I get a crit on this vacuum wave at only +2. Oh, no! Oh, no! Close combat Cleaver? Oh, it's over. It's never been more over. It's double close combat. I'm screwed. I'm screwed here. Dang. Alright, well, GG's on this one. That Ice Beam read was so good. That Ice Beam read was so good. It's just a double close combat. It's over. Yeah, dang. Oh, well. Alberto, hi! So good to see you. I hope all's been well. Enjoy your work. Damn. I think I gotta start running Protect on Heliolisk. That extra turn would have saved me big time, but I don't know what to get rid of. That's my problem. Honestly, I feel like Shed Tail has not been helping me in the moments that I'm hoping it to help. I don't know. I should have just vacuum waved. I assumed they were gonna Rage Powder. So I wouldn't have wasted the substitute otherwise. I mean, I guess if anything, I would have been still fine. It just would have been a turn of nothing to start. It's a bummer. Okay, so this is... I'm going to imagine this is gonna be... This is this is Mega Golurk. So we don't want Trick Room here. I think we're okay with no Weird Ear here this game. Oh, what our strat kind of relies on Weird Ear. That's part of the problem. We could get weird with it. We could get weird with it. I think we can still go Weird Ear. And then depending on what happens... We don't want Heliolisk. This is silly. I think we run these four still. We have Vaporeon for weather support, because Torkoal is just going to run Drought. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like turn one... They're going to leave a Torkoal, aren't they? No, Cloudburst. Okay. So, hear me me out. I mean, this is a turn 1 fake out, right? So do I double protect here? I think I want to protect here. I hope I guessed the fake out correctly. This, if they've... I'm worried they're going to fake out the weird ear. Not what I wanted. Okay. Well, thank you for the mummy, at least. Okay, so I have that. And we like Trick Room. We like Trick Room here. We do want Trick Room. Alright, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad in the world of, This was the ideal scenario still. So I think now we have a safe surf that we can bring in here. Do I even need I think we can afford a turn of protect here. It's not gonna do much here. Yeah, that didn't do as bad as I was expecting. Okay, we have a +2 surf. We don't take any... Oh, man. Alright, that's not the worst. Okay. And then, hear me out. I think what we do this turn is... We bring in... Okay, so obviously they were trying for ice. So, I think we bring in Vaporeon. Vaporeon will tank this. We surf again. We get no damage on our Vaporeon by surfing. If anything, if they take damage, then we heal right away. Okay, no, never mind. Doubling down. Alright, so we are at half damage, which is not amazing. Okay. Okay. +4 boost. +4 boost, which is great. That is huge. So with Helping Hand, we pretty much one-shot anything at this point, and we're also 1 speed below Empoleon, so if they have Torkoal in the back, it's not gonna matter. Because then we can Rain Dance. It's the Goalers, okay. So that is actually gonna be a bit of a problem. Because we actually want to outspeed at this point, which is... So I think what we want to do is we want the Rain Dance to at least minimize the eruption damage we take. And then we need to protect here. Who do we have sitting in the back with us? Meganium? Mega Meganium? I think we're okay. If we get rain set up, I think we're okay. It's got Unseen Fist. Oh, this is still gonna hurt. I didn't think about that. I should have just gone for the, We still wall that pretty well. Ooh. Alright, that's actually really unfortunate.
No, God!
Tom, hello! So good to see you!
Please, no! No!
Hope you're doing well, friend.
No!
Hope you're doing well. Alright, so now this is a problem. I should have surfed. I should have surfed. Okay, so here's my plan, is we vacuum wave into the torque. I don't think we get anything. They're gonna double into... They're gonna double into Empoleon here. And so the more damage we can do on... This is really silly. Why don't we just bring in Weird Deer? I know the +4 is great, but we're super effective against both once we outspeed. And now the Golurk is at -2 attack. So we're kind of okay with this. We're pretty okay here. So they're gonna double into the... Yep, they're gonna double into the Weird Deer. That's perfectly fine. We got the -2 off on the Golurk. We now outspeed, so we're in actually amazing shape here. And even if worst case scenario that, so now we just helping hand Surf. In rain, it's gonna deal massive damage. I don't think Golurk has anything that is priority. I know Torkoal doesn't have a single priority move. They forfeit. There we go. There we go. That was a worthy sacrifice there. So we had, what was that, -3 on the Golurk? I think a headlong rush was still going to take care of us, but the fact that we beat out Trick Room, which is funny because this is a Trick Room team. So the fact that we were able to outdo a Trick Room, I'm cool with it. But Tom, I hope you're doing well, friend. How has Viridian City crafting been going for you? Friends, if you're not following Tom, please give Tom a follow. How do I have to do the @ in front? No, you don't do the @ in front, which is, it's so funny to me that you can't do the @ in front, I think, because it's like, it's the easiest way to type out the username. But go follow Tom if you're not doing so already. Lovely friend in the in our community. Is currently playing his own Pokopia with Minecraft, building all of Kanto. Worked on Pallet Town and Route 1, and then is now crafting up Viridian City, if you haven't finished it already. But Tom, I hope all's been well, friend. Always love it when you pop up during doom scrolling hours. I appreciate you, Tom. I appreciate you so much. It's always good to see you. It's always good to be lurking in your streams when I have the time for you. But go follow Tom. He's great. We've been trying out this Empoleon team. It's very... Oh, I don't like this one bit. King Gambit kind of walls us completely is kind of the problem. I do think here we run... I feel like we want to run... I think we're okay running... Ooh. I still think even with... I don't think we need... we might need Weird Deer here. This is actually going to be a bit of a problem. We kind of need to be able to handle Venusaur. So it's just, do we want Vaporeon in the back, or do we want Weird Deer? This is a hard Trick Room team. I feel like we kind of want... Oh, crap. We do have ads starting in a minute. I'm going to try to snooze. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes with... I'm hoping they have Conkeldurr. Does Conkeldurr have Intimidate? I don't know. I don't know. They're leading with King Gambit. Shit, they're not leading with King Gambit. Oh, no. And they have the Armor Tail turn 1. Crap. Well, this is unfortunate. I do think this is a free switch into Vaporeon, at least. I do think we have the free switch into Vaporeon. I don't hate this. Oh, no worries, Tom. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. Okay. I do wish I kind of had... I really wish I had Weird Ear here. I assumed they were going King Gambit. I was very worried about King Gambit. Oh, I actually really don't like that. I think we want to... There's no Trick Room right now, so we need to Helping Hand instead. Yeah, we need a Helping Hand here. There's no Trick Room. If we had Trick Room, I would have done Rain Dance, but Empoleon outspeeds by a point.
Son of a... I was not expecting Farigiraf to be the threat.
He's got to attack at some point, right? He's got to attack at some point. If they wide guard again, we at least get... If they wide guard again, we at least get... The Farigiraf can't do anything to us. The Farigiraf can't do anything to us. That actually did way more than I was expecting. Shit. Oh, it was a crit. Okay. That's fine. We tanked that very well. And then we're gonna get the Rain Dance up. And this buys us a turn of Protect, I think, right? We heal up Vaporeon a little bit more. Of course the Farigiraf survives, okay. That's fine. Ducky, hi! How you doing, friend? So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hate this match. I really wish I brought in Weird Ear here, my goodness. We have to take out the... We have to take out the... No, we need Empoleon for damage here, so I kind of have to... I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, we have Meganium sitting in the back for us, right? And Armourouge was a big concern that we had. So I think if we bring the Sableye back... I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We do have ads starting in a minute. I will snooze so that we can finish this match still. Alright, Farigiraf is out. Which then means... They're stuck with Conkeldurr out at this point, right? So what I'm thinking, my thought process is let's find out who their fourth is. King Gambit. Okay, so King Gambit is a big problem. I'm thinking what we do is we use Baby Doll Eyes on the Conkeldurr. No, they're immune to priority moves. Shit. Oh my god, you're immune to priority moves is terrible, actually, for us here. Oh no. I feel like we're okay with losing Empoleon here, and then we detect. We kind of have to stall out Trick Room. And at this point, Empoleon's kind of served his duty. We can't use priority moves with Psychic Terrain out, so we are kind of stuck. But, so here's the plan, is... Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Because we're kind of in a bind with Sableye. I think we have to... Baby doll eyes. This is so silly, but I feel like we kind of have to... We could encore the Conqueror so it can't do whatever else it's got. I mean, it's definitely running Thunder Punch, right? So my thought process is we lock it into Thunder Punch. It can't do anything against Meganium. Meganium's kind of our, like, win condition here. Yeah, Meganium's kind of our win condition here. Dimensions are back to normal, so that's okay. And then what we're gonna do with our new move we gave, just to kind of anticipate, we're running Weather Ball here. Actually, yeah, we can run Weather Ball, but we're also going to feint in case the King Gambit protects. Because the feint will break the protect. We literally cannot do anything else with Sableye right now. Because King Gambit is immune to Prankster. So we at least just do two chip damage. Our only win condition is, yeah. Our only win condition is we just obliterate with this Weather Ball. Amazing. Amazing. And then we get a Dazzling Gleam off. Woo! I have countered King Gambit for the first time. For the first time, I've finally countered King Gambit with this team. I have had too much of a difficult time with King Gambit here for my liking. And then we just detect. And we get this Dazzling Gleam off, and then it's GG's. Ducky, have you gotten champions? Are you enjoying? If so, are you enjoying it? Yeah, you're not even taking the, in case you tank it, you don't tank it, but you're not even taking the Sableye down with you. I was very worried about not bringing in Weird Ear, but that actually ended up working out perfect for me. We were able to work around the Trick Room. So I guess that is the good thing with this team. I'm learning that, like, you can still maneuver around Trick Room if it's a hard Trick Room team. But we've been handling it pretty well. Yes, I've only gotten around to play twice. I hope you're enjoying it at least. I've been having so much fun with it. I've been struggling to learn some things. We're getting better with it over time, but this has been very fun. We also have ads running in like 20 seconds. I'm so sorry if ads are running for anyone during that time. But I've been having a lot of fun trying to build a non-meta team I mean, we definitely probably, I would say, maybe lost as much as we won. If not, lost a little bit more. But this has been a very fun team. I'm going to let the ads run just so that we kind of refresh for next stream. I'll maybe do one more match because I don't want it to end after ads. We'll do one more match after these ads run. As much as I'm happy with how that match ended, we still gotta run another one, right? I'm so glad that we, I think, I'm wondering if Feint would be better or if, Will-O-Wisp would be better on the King Gambit. Well, actually, no, because Will-O-Wisp would be, can you, this is something I want to look up, actually. Can you prankster Will-O-Wisp King Gambit? You know what? No, so that's okay. Yeah. Dark type Pokemon immune is... Yeah, so any dark type is immune to status moves. So I do have to always remember that was Sableye. But that was a non-Empoleon-based team clutching the win. And that's where, like, Meganium comes in handy. Is, like, the instances where you don't really think that Empoleon can carry. Meganium's still a significant threat. You just have to be able to handle King Gambit is the only thing. I am curious, though, if I want to maybe run Mega Venusaur instead of King Gambit. Or, sorry, instead of Meganium. The only reason is Venusaur can get Earth Power. So if I have Earth Power Venusaur, that helps me out in Sun. But then I'm bulky against fire teams. So it still kind of works with the... Yeah, I gotta think on that. I might have to consider replacing... Meganium with Venusaur. That being said, Meganium carried me that match, though. I also just really like Mega Meganium. I don't know. If I can work a Johto starter in over a Kanto starter, I will always do that. That's just how I operate. Like, I love Typhlosion. That's my next Pokemon I want to try to build around while this season's still going without there being, more Pokemon, more items included. I definitely want to try to build around Typhlosion. Probably Hisuian Typhlosion. Again, though, King Gambit's a huge threat, so, like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I don't know. I'll have to think on it. I think I would like to try to see how I can slot Hisuian Typhlosion into a team. I'd have to look up some team building ideas, though, for that. It's actually funny. This is pretty much the same build stat-wise, but it's modest instead of timid. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out on what would work for... I did make, like, a fire type, oh, I'm, like, a fire gym leader team. So I did have that, which was, like, fun, but... I want to see, like, how I can make it work, like, just Hisuian Typhlosion. I kind of almost want to see this team... No, I had Infernape here because Infernape was my physical attacker. Yeah, where can I fit Typhlosion into a team? Yeah, I gotta figure out what to do to make Hisuian Typhlosion work. Because I would love to get the Typhlosion Tamer title. That would be really fun. One of my other projects I want to do is to build a Cynthia team. I think a Cynthia team would be a lot of fun. I think that would be good to try out at some point. Because, like, we have Glaceon. Oh, I have a lot of rentals I need to take back. But, like, we could, recruit the Spiritomb, permanently. So, like, we could do that, make some other moves happen. Yeah, I feel like I need to change all the defense investment into HP investment so that I can pain split, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to think on that. But yeah, I definitely want to see how Typhlosion can work with this team. Not necessarily the team that I've been playing with. This is a empoleon heavy team where I had this regular Typhlosion with, because what I would do was like I would have Serena lead so that we avoid any priority moves, and then we had Typhlosion kind of handle for like Charizard teams, so that like, you know, any like, you know, because the Flash Fire would work from there. Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't fully figure out all of like the mechanics to make this work, because it was like I could also like prankster, like if there was no fake out threat, then we could go like Sableye, Sunny Day, Eruption turn 1 right away with Typhlosion and just kind of wreak havoc, and then just kind of have Charizard in the back, and then I think Skarmory for like taunting, I think, or like I could run Serena. Or if absolutely necessary, Zoroark. Because I could do that, because again, Sunny Day, you have Flamethrower on this one. I could try a match with... No, I'll do one more with our... I'll do one more with our... Because I want to do a ranked match. I don't feel confident with that team in ranked, especially in Master Ball rank. Like, Ultra Ball rank, I was willing to test that out. But Master Ball, not so much. All right, so this will be our last match. And then we'll look to raid out after that. Okay. So this is a problem. I think we... definitely Weird Ear. We need the speed. I think this is our turn 1. Because they have to prioritize whether they want to take out Weird Ear or if they want to take out... I don't know. I think if we play our cards right, we're not in the worst shape here. I think we're not in the worst shape if we do this. Let's find out. Let's find out. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. No fake out concern, so we can Trick Room turn 1. What I am concerned on is... Here's my concern, is... Are they going to protect this turn? They're going to protect this turn, right? So, I think I'm better off setting up the Shed Tail. I worry for the Heat Wave, but... Oh my god, Gandalf, you beaut! Gandalf, you beaut!
And he didn't protect, so we have a free switch into,
Who do we want to switch into? I think we still want to safely switch into Empoleon here. Yeah, that's okay. Now what do we do? We want to... I think Weird Deer kind of did his job. I mean, I would love to get a skill swap. I guess what we could do is we could skill swap the Charizard. Take the Drought. It's not going to do anything. And then we at least protect this turn. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we do this turn. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Not good at all. I'm hoping they go for the empoleon. Okay. So what's unfortunate here is I kind of need to go for the... I would have loved to have gotten the... I kind of forgot about the turn one, I should have gone for the Venu. Alright, I'm hoping at least a +2 still does it, but I don't know. No, it does not. Okay, this is actually really bad. And both hit, of course. Okay, dang. And we're gonna get Solar Beam. This is actually really bad for us. Oh, man. I should have... just Psychic. A lot of bad plays on my part this game. I should have Psychic. I should have just skill swapped the Venu right off the bat. This is really bad. We lose this terribly. Oh man, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I should have led with Vaporeon. I should have led Vaporeon. Not good. I think Hyper Voice at least takes care of this. And the Charizard is gonna outspeed us. It's not all lost, but it's not looking great. Okay. No burns. Okay. Not looking great, but... I think we have to... I think we kind of have to do this, right? I would have loved Protect here. But... we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I think it's... oh, we're at 1 HP! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, we're at 1 HP. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. No, the dimensions are back to normal. Oh, we're screwed. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. I think Sneasler outspeeds, right? The only way we win this is if we can get a helping hand. I mean, if Sneasler outspeeds us, it's over anyway, right? So, I think this is our only win condition. We have to hope that Heliolisk outspeeds. Oh my god. Ah. We don't survive even if we use Scald, so I don't hate it. And I don't know if we take down the Venusaur. I don't know if we take down the Venusaur. So that's a problem. I don't think we do anything here, right? I maybe... Oh, we especially don't do anything here. Dang. Alright, well, I made it close, at least, I guess. Maybe we tank the Sneasler? I don't know. I don't think we tank both, but... For the laughs... Gotta end on a win. Gotta end on a win. And then let me guess, flinch for good measure. No, alright, we take out Sneasler at least, right? And then I mean the only way we win this is a rock slide miss, but they're not gonna go for that. But oh, you gotta play to your outs. You gotta play to your outs. You gotta play to your outs. You gotta play to your outs here. Oh no, we don't. I don't think we have this. We need 2 more rock slide misses here. We need 2 more rock slide misses. Can we get 2 more misses? Can the RNG gods help me out here? Oh no! All right, all right. Made him sweat it. Made him sweat it to the end at least. All right, I'm okay with that. Shell Bell! I lost to a Shell Bell Garchomp? What happened? Dang. There's gotta be some sort of method to that. Oh, man. All right, well, we can't end on a loss. We can't end on a loss. We have to get a win, right? Can't end on a loss. That would be foolish of us to end on a loss like that. Dang. What are they running here? They're either going Trick Room. Oh, I have to hope for this to not be a Trick Room. I can play around Trick Room if it is Trick Room. I think this is the move. Right? Or do I just scrap Empoleon this game? Problem is they're running all special attackers, which is unfortunate. No, I think we can threaten Zard with the Heliolisk. I feel like we're not in the worst shape if we do that. I want to try to make Empoleon work. Okay. Interesting. Okay. The fact they have empoleon, that they have the villain, doesn't make me feel confident here. I have to hope they fake out the weird ear. But I know they're not going to. I think I'm in a strong position to... I think I'm in a strong position. I think I'm gonna bait them into... Are they gonna water spout turn one? That's gonna suck if they do. They're gonna fake out, right? Yeah, saw that one coming. And then they're gonna sleep Heliolisk. No. Okay. Damn. That's actually really bad for me. I should have gotten that trick room off. Damn. I thought they were gonna go for weird ear. I should have realized. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're gonna outspeed, so this is gonna hurt. Do I just bring in Meganium? Not even risk it? I kind of need... We'll see what happens with this. My hope is they're going to try to sleep powder on the Heliolisk. Amazing. Okay, good read, good read. You tank it, you beautiful soul. Weird Ear, you beautiful soul. Tanking that Dark Pulse. Beautiful. Alright, so now what's kind of unfortunate is it would be good to, I don't know what I want to do here. I kind of want to just go right for the Blastoise. Blastoise is definitely not running Protect, so this is a free Solar Beam into whoever they switch into. They're going Charizard. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's a free Solar Beam into them. And then a Dazzling Gleam should... Oh, this is actually 4 times weak, though. I would have liked to... I should have... that's a very good switch. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm glad I didn't go into the... A 4 times resistant is a little unfortunate, but we take what we can get. Oh my god, that was terrible. Damn. Okay. Now I have to hope that we outspeed. Okay. And then now, not to be extra silly, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skill swap the villain. I'm expecting a flash cannon here, and we can tank that. I'm expecting a flash cannon here, so we can tank that. We skill swap, we proc our competitive. I like this so far. We make Sleep Powder a little less useful. And we still have our Meganium on hand. Oh, we wall that so well. Okay, great counter there. Weird Ear, you served your job well. You served your job very well. That's okay. And then what we're gonna do next is, now this will be, their tailwind petered out, damn. Okay. So now what I'm thinking is, we have 2 more turns of Trick Room. So I'm thinking they're gonna want to try to take out Meganium here this turn. And we surf at our +2. If they double protect, this is bad. But it's actually, it's not the worst if they double protect. If they double protect, this is not the worst. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna deal some pretty good damage here. Amazing, okay. And then... Nice, we got a good protect there. And then, honestly, I feel like we're better off... I don't know if this... I really don't know if we outspeed... I'm more concerned about... I want to keep... Meganium in for... I want to keep Meganium in for Blastoise. So we're gonna just double down on Surf again. We take no damage with Heliolisk. That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. We Surf again. I don't know what Archaludon's speed looks like. Okay, there we go. Not bad. The Farigiraf is out. This is our last turn of Tailwind. This is our last turn of Tailwind, or of Trick Room. So if the... Oh my god, beautiful. We don't even need to worry about Meganium at this point. Because Trick Room ends. We Vacuum Wave into the Archaludon. We get a Thunderbolt off. We just keep running with Thunderbolt. The only thing that would be a problem is... Well, they don't want to... Yeah, they're going to need to kind of go heavy on damage ASAP here, I think. So I think we do this. I know that Fake Out is probably the smart turn 1 move, but... Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm okay with that. And we take out the Archaludon, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Let's go! This is a great match to end on with a win. This is a great match to end on. This was a good game. This was a good game. Blastoise. They got the Pavilion still. Shit, I forgot about the Pavilion. Oh crap! I forgot about the Pavilion. I kind of want to just take out this Pavilion. I really, I want nothing to do with... I want nothing to do with this Pavilion. I forgot about the Pavilion. Shit. We still could lose this. We still could lose this. I'm assuming this is... Yep, I'm assuming it was sashed. There's a chance we lose this still. Actually, no, we don't lose this. We don't lose this, because then we Vacuum Wave. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, there's a chance we lose this still. What if we... The villain can't sleep powder on... The villain can't sleep powder on... So we just do... I think we're okay. We have the priority still on the villain. Actually, Yeah. Yeah, we protect here. We protect here. They're gonna go for the sleep powder. I protected last turn. I protected last turn. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god. I forgot I protected last turn. Oh, that was so dumb of me. I should have just vacuum waved. That was so dumb of me. I thought I protected last turn, or the 2 turns ago. Okay, this is still fine. The villain doesn't one-shot us, can't sleep powder us. We should still be fine. Unless there's like a miracle... Unless there's like a miracle hurricane that hits and crits. Actually, hurricane does have good accuracy here, but... Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. No hurricane. I could have made that life so much easier for me by just... Okay. That's okay. We still got there. We still got there. We still got there. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Do better at remembering your protects, but we end the stream with a win at least. So I'll take it. I will take it. I will gladly take that. Whew. That was only my 10th win with Meganium? Dang. Did not realize that. Okay, well, our BP, or our points, our ranking points pretty much ended the same spot that we were at the start of stream, so you know what? It's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. We want to grab that Meganium fan, and then now that we're done with battles, we can go back to some lo-fi. There we go. Okay. What was that? What was it? The water type one? Oh no, water type move fiend, I think was what we had. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see what badges. Did I get any new badges or anything? I don't think so, but just in case. Oh, we actually got some new badges. The dark type one's pretty cool. But I like keeping the steel because that at least is like empoleon specific for our team. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Where are we at ranking-wise? For a non-meta team to be kind of holding our own here, I'm not too upset with it. I would like to be climbing up higher, for sure. But we're kind of learning this team a bit, so I am happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, I like this team a lot. I was liking my Farigiraf and Blastoise combo, but kind of staying with the water type as the theme, especially with like our trainer looking like Nami. I think that was like, it's kind of cool to stay on brand with that. Although I know like her special, from what I've seen so far of One Piece, I know like her main attack is electricity, but that's where the Heliolisk comes in, right? So we have some weather control there. But yeah, I figured like the bubbles and the electricity. So water focused team with Heliolisk for the electricity. That kind of, you know, is the full Nami. This is a full Nami team here. But I really like this team a lot. I have to kind of figure out matchups a little better. But this is a lot of fun to try out for sure. I highly recommend it. If anyone is interested in, what I can do is, if anyone is interested in it, maybe I'll pin this going forward. Where do I go with replica teams? Share a battle team. So if I share, where are they? This team here. Yeah. I really like this team a lot. So let me share that. Okay. If anyone wants this battle team, BAEC 55XR Empoleon battle team. Okay, I'll put that there if anyone wants it. I realize I probably could have pinned that earlier now that we're at end of stream, but that's okay. But yeah, this is the team. This was a lot of fun to work with. I'm excited to try to get a little bit better with this team. I have to kind of think about some better counters, I think. Part of me kind of wants Pelipper on the team just so that we have like a turn 1 drizzle for a little bit of weather control. But I don't know who's worth removing from the team. Because, like, that would be good for... Like, Pelipper would be a good replacement for Vaporeon, I think. But the problem with that is, one, Pelipper outspeeds, or at least the Pelipper I have outspeeds. I could probably try, like, a least speed build on Pelipper to see how that looks against Empoleon. But if I wanted to take no collateral damage from Surf, I would have to wide guard every turn, which just only makes Empoleon the point of attack. So, like, that would have to be... I mean, like, and, you know, again, like, we have Flash Cannon, which is great against Fairy types. We have Vacuum Wave if we need to do a little bit of priority on someone else. But I don't know. I feel like having Vaporeon just to kind of be able to, like, eat up those Surfs and get some passive healing every turn. The turns where, like, oh, I'm expecting to double protect, and then I, you know, scald into the Heliolisk after that, like, that's huge, right? So, like, that's, like, a really fun thing to do. And, like, we get Rain Dance, right? So as long as we get Trick Room set up, whether it's us or the opponent setting it up, a Vaporeon in Trick Room will outspeed Empoleon. So then it's, like, cool, we get our Rain Dance set up there. It's just, like, positioning's really important with this team. And I have a little bit of a tough time ensuring positioning works. And so team preview is my issue with that, I think, for sure. But also there's just, like, simple decisions I'm making that are, like, silly and dumb in the moment, and I don't realize it until after I make the decision. But you do more matches, you kind of get some more muscle memory with it. And yeah. But I'm gonna get to our... I put the wrong credits. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. I had such a fun time today hanging with y'all. It's always a blast. Always a blast streaming with y'all. Next stream is going to be on... tentatively, right now, it's for Saturday afternoon. It may push back later in the evening, depending on some plans, or I might move it up to Friday night. If you like to stay in tune with the schedule, I'm most frequently posting it in our Discord server. Our lovely friend Toki and I share that server together. And there's Pokemon channel, Shiny Pokemon channel, Question of the Day channel. Everything is a role ping, so, like, there's no @everyone tag. It's like you pick the roles you want to be pinged for. So, like, if you want to get pinged when I go live, you select an option for that. I try to make that as, like, if you want no notifications but just want to be in the server, like, I want to make it so that, like, it's super easy. I almost never use the @everyone ping. It's only if there's, like, a big scam going on that, like, might be impacting our server in terms of like Discord profile hacks, things like that. But I would say it's maybe like once a year you see that @everyone ping in here. So if you want a notification list server, that is a good one for you. But yeah, I also am active on Twitter, but I also have other socials: Blue Sky, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I need to be better at my other socials for sure. I also want to, I need to do better at doing some research on how to get simultaneous streaming going between Twitch and TikTok Live. My camera, I have TikTok Live Studio, but my camera only seems to like one of OBS or Live Studio at a time, so I don't know how to make that work, but we'll figure that out. Anyway, plan for Saturday's stream will be viewers matches, I think. I don't know. If not, then we'll just do some ranked matches. I would like to maybe plan a community day soon, maybe some Mario Kart or some Fortnite or something like that. Something outside of Pokemon. We've been pretty Pokemon heavy of late, which I love. Don't get me wrong, it's my favorite franchise. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else I have in terms of announcements before we raid. I don't think I have anything else in terms of announcements. So let me see who's online who we can raid. It is a little late for us. So we'll need to see. Ooh, I think I know. We got 2 options for the raid. We got 2 options. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who. I think I know who we're raiding. We haven't gotten to raid this person in a long time. I hope they're still streaming. They've been live for almost 4 hours, so I am a little nervous if they're ending soon. Nope, they just loaded up into some. Okay, perfect. I know who we're raiding. We are raiding our lovely friend. We're raiding our lovely friend Alpha. Alpha is currently playing Fortnite. Currently playing Fortnite with some friends right now. Alpha was one of my very first friends that I made on Twitch. Super, super kind soul. Extremely kind person. And this has always been like a genuinely awesome person. Likes to do a lot of fun streams, a lot of variety streams. He does some retro streams, he does some Fortnite streams, you name it. Alpha's awesome. So please say hello. Let me get the raid message going for y'all. I'm so excited. I'm excited to tune into Alpha's stream for a little bit. If you're a follower, you can use the first raid message. If you're a subscriber, you can use the second raid message. Please just only use it one time. I appreciate y'all being here so much. I have so much fun streaming, hanging out with all y'all. It's a blast. I'm so glad to be in a little bit better of a spot to be able to kind of get back to more routinely streaming. It's been nice to at least been able to get like 1 stream in a week. I'd love to try to get 2 in per week. It's been so, I've missed this so much. So appreciate y'all so much. Have a wonderful night. Y'all are great. I'll see you when I see you. Stay out of my room. Bye.